What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Manfredo. This is actually take two for today's YouTube video because I did not get everything that I needed to say out in 5 minutes. Shame on you, Mr. Manfredo. But let's kind of, talk about some stuff before we begin. So, as you can see, today's activity is a quiz review. We will be taking a quiz this Friday. So, if you want to write that down in your agenda, your planner, if you want to make a mental note, we're going to quiz on Friday. I'll tell you what belongs in the quiz in about 2 seconds. But Thursday at a time which I have not designated yet, we will have an optional Google Meet if you want to meet up and go over the answers for these quiz reviews that we'll be doing the next 3 days or so. So with that being said, today we are going to do subjects. Tomorrow will be predicates. And then Thursday's activity will be sentence classification like you kind of did on Monday. So your quiz on Friday will be over these things. It's going to kind of be our last big grade before the semester is up. So just be prepared for that. And if you want to show up to the Google Meet, I would recommend doing so because it will help you out. So let's jump right into today's activity. The worksheet is asking us to identify the complete subject and the simple subject for each sentence by typing them in the blanks below. The simple subject may be compound. So as far as reviewing goes, before we jump into these questions, we know that the complete subject can be found by using the magic cursor trick. I'm sure many of you already remember that. And the simple subject are just, the singular nouns that our sentence is talking about. It might be a single noun, it might be a few nouns, just depending on what the sentence is. But it's essentially the nouns that are completing the action of the sentence or that are being linked with a linking verb. So let's do this the best way I know how, and we will start off number one by using our magic cursor trick. So if you remember back a few weeks when we started the magic cursor trick, the first step is we need to find our verb. So let's read our sentence. Foods and beverages with large amounts of sugar contribute to tooth decay. So our verb in this sentence is contribute. It is the action of the sentence. So what is being done? These things over here contribute to tooth decay. That is the action. So we'll take our cursor, put it here. Everything to the left is our complete subject. Everything to the right is our complete predicate. And so I would recommend copying and pasting this into this blank down here, and then you don't have to type all of it. So if you copy and then you move down here to complete subject, put a little space there, right click and click paste, you have your complete subject right here. So foods and beverages with large amounts of sugar. Remember, everything to the left of our verb is our complete subject. Everything to the right is the predicate. I'm not going to throw you any curveballs. You can use this magic cursor trick on all of these sentences. And for your quiz, I'm going to make it to where you can use the cursor trick each time. So we have our complete subject. Now, as far as the simple subject goes, we just need the singular noun or nouns that are performing the action of our sentence. So now we need to ask who or what is contributing to tooth decay. So we see a noun over here in sugar, but it's part of a prepositional phrase of sugar. And so since it's in a prepositional phrase, that cannot be our subject. With large amounts is another prepositional phrase, so we can go ahead and throw that out. That's not part of our simple subject either. Now we need to ask ourselves, are foods and beverages contributing to tooth decay? And if you answered yes, which you should have, you can go ahead and type foods, comma, beverages, spell beverages into this blank right here. If you remember back to when we did our simple subject activity before, I let you know I don't want this conjunction in here in your simple subjects bar just because it's not part of your simple subject. It's just a conjunction linking your compound subject together. So if you would just leave the nouns in here, you might have another example in your homework. I'm not quite sure. Let's take a look. It looks like you actually don't have any more compound subjects in your homework, but for future reference, I don't need those extra words. I just need the nouns for your simple subject, and then for the complete subject, it's everything to the left of your magic cursor. Best of luck.